Hello, everybody, and welcome to Game 3 of the matchup between, excuse me one second. There we go. Between Shaddy, Tom J, Malchior, and Dig Shake. So this is our third race. I am Boof and Boom. Joining me in the booth is the better of the two Malchiors, Mrs. Malchior, and we have Jess Andy and Kairos on tracking. Mrs. M, how are you doing tonight?
I am doing great. I'm very, very excited to see this race take place. Malgior was trying to explain to me the points before the race started. And basically, what I have is literally anybody could finish in first and second, and they're in to the round of 32. Yeah, so it's going to be a nail biter of a race.
Yes, so I will have to just let everybody know that Shaddy did perform this race earlier. This is an async, and Nora, one of our admins, is restreaming his VOD. So Shaddy will not be available for interviews, but still feel free to cheer on Shaddy. All right, so we missed a couple things and explanations, but we do have Tom J finding level 1 in the northeast corner. And I thought I saw a red candle underneath that Armos item.
I think
I did.
yes.
Yes. See, I love that, because that means you don't have to spend one of your hearts for the take any's.
Exactly, that's so true. And I love with Shaddy being a restream of his race. If any of the time the runners are in the same room with Shaddy, it's like it's a clap through time. It's a high five through time.
I agree. That is a good way to think about it. Now, Malchior found level 4. I'm not quite sure where that is yet, but we have a take any that eliminates one of our power bracelet spots. It was the Armos east of 2. We've got east of Forgotten spot, and one more. Oh, well, we're not going to stop. Yep, get in there, Shaddy. I want to see. All right. Dig Shake unfortunately taking a death in the overworld on their quest for the Armos items, and the fourth one is east of 5. Okay.
All right, this is quite interesting, just seeing where everyone's going, people who are taking those take any spaces and people who have not. We've seen 1, 4, and level 6 right now. This is literally all over the place.
Yes, 6. Can't remember which screen I was watching, so the location for 6 I'll just have to wait until they leave. But so far everybody is peeking their heads around when they go into a dungeon, poking in at least 1 or 2 rooms, which I always like. Alright, Tom J.
I do as well, because a lot of times you might find that early preference. Go ahead.
Yep, no, it's just
and
Tom J. Oh no, it's fine. We're fine. Tom J picked up their candle and then took a death, unfortunately. We do have whiz robes on the overworld, which I personally love. There's more potential to run across the level screaming.
So level 1 was in, I might get this wrong, but I think it was the Forbidden spot? Or, no, not Forbidden. Forgotten. Is it
no, I believe...
nope.
Well, it's Forgotten spot is the term for it, but I do believe that this, where Tom J is entering right now, in the northeast corner, is level 1. Yes. But don't ask me about 4 or 6, because... the brain goes when you get to be my age. Alright, so Shaddy giving us a look at Vanilla 5 in the waterfall. Okay, Wooden Arrow 73, not too bad.
Nah. What an interesting level 1. That, like, normally, is this considered small? It seems like a rather medium-sized dungeon to me.
It looks a little bit larger. I think maybe because it's spread out all over the place. I mean, if you ask me, you know, how many rooms it's supposed to be, I will give you 5 different answers and they'll all be correct.
Sounds about right.
And 18 for a small secret. So we've got 1828, and we just need to know what our large secret is. So what do you think is going to be... Or, go ahead.
I was just going to say, chat is telling us that 1 is hard ladder blocked.
Oh,
So that is definitely going to be an item that we will be on the lookout for.
all right. What sort of annoyance do you want your husband to see tonight? What does he hate
Well,
most when he races?
blue wizrobes is definitely on the top 5.
Okay.
Whether they are in the overworld or in the dungeons, he does not like them. Period. Ooh, and Dick Shake found our level 9. I wonder where did he figure that out?
That was south of the ladder spot, so we will get to see what's on the coast. And Malchior found a bomb shop at Vanilla 8, and it was a very gross 40 rupees.
Also, Malchior, he hates feeling behind. So if at any point it seems like he might be panicking or making fast decisions, he's probably feeling like he's behind and is trying to make up time.
So if he starts face tanking everything.
Exactly. Which is a really bad habit I have picked up from him. I will literally just try to go straight to my destination no matter what I have to walk through.
And we did see the blue boomerang on the coast, so I don't know if anybody's going to be itching to get back there.
Darn.
I know. I personally say wooden boomerang over magical one, though, just because I like the shorter distance that it travels.
That is a very good point. I think at this point still, I'm a fan of any boomerang. I like that it can hit stuff far away from me, and it hits stuff coming back.
Alright, so I think everybody's getting the news now. Dig Shake and Shaddy both got the news about the ladder block. And Tom J is still trying to explore level 8 ops out, so that was 8 southeast of 4. I want to say Shaddy's going to be entering a level. Yes, level 4, southeast 2. Cool. Alright.
Oh, look, blue wizrobes. Have fun with that, Malchior.
Well, I mean, he just has to run screaming, and then he'll get away from them, unless he gets booped in the behind.
Very true.
Okay, so I think, yep, 6 is at 5. And 5, who knows where that is?
I was going to say, wouldn't it be hilarious if it was Act 6?
Well, then you'd have everybody cursing Fred. But I mean, I say curse whoever rolled the seed.
I agree.
Alright, so Shaddy get in the mugger room. Unfortunately, bombs or keys did not have the keys to pay the price, so gives up one of his bombs, and heads into what could potentially be an item room. Tom J finds a transport staircase in 5. Let's see what it looks like. I'm excited. Now, as I'm going to give you this warning, every commentator that commentates with me, you can only name one thing as a cactus. Every other map has to be something else.
I mean, like, I get the whole cactus thing, because sometimes these dungeons do come out looking like trees with so many arms, but I agree. Everything cannot be a cactus.
Thank you. You are now one of my favorites. Alright, so Malchior sees the arrows at a respectable 73 at the waterfall, chooses not to buy them, possibly saving up for a blue ring purchase.
Oh, we have the wand for Shaddy. What
that
a
is
fantastic
very nice.
find. On that in level 4, so pretty decent start.
Okay, and 5 was at the 100 spot. Oh look, more blue wizrobes. Yep, all hail Lord Banana indeed.
Did you happen to catch all of the doors that Dig Shake just went through? It looked like there could have been a possible Dig Dogger block of an item right there, but I didn't catch if all the doors are keys or not.
Honestly, no. I was looking at the other runners. Tom J, on the other hand, found level 2, and I think it's adorable that we're almost 10 minutes in and nobody's found the sword yet. I think the red candle is allowing them to go further than they normally would.
I agree. Especially, well, right now Shaddy's the only one with the wand, but if you find a candle, the wand, you may not prioritize trying to find that sword as fast as maybe you would in another race.
I mean, realistically speaking, the only weapon the wand can't hurt is the whiz robes. I mean, everything else I think you can stab at. Chat, please correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, besides Ganon, but I think
True,
the whiz...
fair.
And you could just avoid the whiz robes because they're on the overworld. So, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. I
And
know we're supposed to... Yep, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I was so
hopeful?
hopeful Dick Shake found a item, but he unfortunately found another transport stair.
That seems to be the
So-
theme, because Malchior found another transport as well, and Shaddy picking up their Triforce out of level 4.
First one on the board at 9 minutes.
Ah.
That's
Chat making the point, Dodongos. You cannot kill without a sword. Okay. Alright, 2 things.
Malchior was trying to teach me how to kill the Dodongos. And whatever he was saying, it was not making sense. He was trying to give me like both ways you could throw the bomb to where like the Dodongo would eat it, or like he would get hit by the smoke, and I was just like, what? Still don't know how to fight them.
I still miss 2. So don't worry, it's one of those things that even seasoned people will get wrong. So don't feel bad at all. Oh, I see a ladder. We have a ladder. Dig Shake with the ladder in level 6, I'm sure is going to make a beeline straight for the coast to pick up that blue boomerang.
I agree. And he was in this 6 for a long time, so that is a fantastic payoff.
Yes. And now, I say level 2 looks like somebody who's doing some sort of like skateboard jump. Skateboard not visible.
Yes.
Alright, so Malchior is burning down the trees around start. We've got Dig Shake on the hunt for a Triforce, Tom J working his way through level 2, and Shaddy seeing that most adorable blue boomerang on the coast.
I'm gonna need more of these players to pick. Oh!
Yep.
Wooden sword found for Malchior.
At start. Vanilla start. Who
Oh
would
my
have
God.
thought it was there? Alright, so Shaddy's bombing the coast. Malchior, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I don't understand why you don't just check there first. I mean, it is a randomizer after all.
Alright, so 2 is at the coast cave. Okay. See, slowly as I see somebody else in, I can now see where we're going. Now, Tom J is leaving 2. A Dig Dogger block Triforce. Oh dear. Alright, so we know Recorder has to be required for 2. We know Ladder has to be required for 1.
Dig Shake just found his compass, so that's gonna beeline him to the Triforce if he can get there.
And so far, so good. I mean, Whiz Robes on the overworld, not that bad. And to me, Dark Nuts aren't that bad. That may be an unpopular opinion, but I'd rather fight Dark Nuts than Whiz Robes in the dungeons.
Honestly, I like that opinion.
Alright, so Tom J trying to get past this extremely gross screen. Just has to get the clip. Come on. Oh, got sniped.
Ooh.
Alright, so Dig Shake, I think, up an aid because he couldn't find a good path to the Triforce. And Shaddy is doing some work in level 2. I don't think we've seen the floor item, correct?
I don't think so. I don't think we've seen any of the items in 2 right now.
Okay.
Ooh, Malchior got lucky with a bomb drop right there. He was in this room with 2 bombs, and now he's up to 8. And
Excellent.
It does not pay off for him. Keep hunting, honey.
Oh, I love it. Alright, Manhandla, are you chunky? Nope. And with that, Malchior has got the Triforce out of 5. Still no item, though, yet. So I wonder if he's going to turn around and go back in. Yes. Okay.
I was definitely about to say I don't think he will because of like just how long he's already spent in this 5, but
Okay.
apparently he decided to prove me wrong.
Well, he just picked up the map and got a look at the level, so he's out.
I guess he did not like what it looked like.
Alright, so Dig Shake pausing for a second, probably just to try to see where he can go to get that Triforce. Malchior is going to bomb the coast and find his level 2. And Shaddy is still working their way through level 2, hopefully
Shaddy
to
is
find...
making her through 2.
Mhm.
He just picked up a heart that was on the floor, so working his way up to the mag check as well.
Chat pointing out that every once in a while they can hear Malchior shouting in the background. I love it. Oh my goodness.
Oh, yes. He does.
Oh no,
that.
it adds to it though. I mean, whenever Jam Evil is streaming downstairs, like, I'll be lurking and then all of a sudden I'll hear like, damn it! And I know to look at the screen because something exciting is about to happen.
Exactly! Malchior will either yell really loudly or he will slam his fist on the desk, and so then I know to look because something is about to happen. Most of the time he dies, but...
So chat, if you hear a bang, don't worry, nothing is broken.
I hope.
Oh yeah, and where's Daisy? How is Daisy tonight?
She is doing great. She was laying down with Malchior, but now she has decided to join me after getting some of her dinner.
Ah, okay.
So her belly is full and she says it's nap time.
Well, of course. That makes perfect sense to me. Alright, so Dig Shake back into level 1, which to me makes sense. You've got the ladder. Shaddy working their way through level 5. Malchior still working his way through level 2. And my cat, yep, we have Snarf again.
It's looking like this is not going to be a seed where keys might become an issue. A lot of our runners are finding the keys that they need in their dungeons. They haven't really, or at least I haven't seen any big key blocks yet. So maybe this will be one of those seeds where the any key is not needed.
I mean, it is possible. The seed giveth just as much as the seed usually taketh, so...
Ooh, and Malchior found his compass for 2 and sees that the Triforce is literally in the opposite corner from where he's at.
I love it. So now Shaddy gets the map. Shaddy up A's. Alright, there's either something going on in 5 that I just haven't seen, or everybody is just seeing the size of it and noping out.
It does look like half of a skull, so maybe they just don't want to face that yet.
True. Alright, so Dig Shake unfortunately takes a death in level 1 to some blue gorillas. And where's... Oh, Malchior is back in 2.
Shaddy finding his Triforce in 5. So we'll see if he decides to go back in or not.
See, I always find it hard just because the completionist in me absolutely hates leaving something behind. It irks my very soul.
Yes. Yep, especially in a game like this because the items you need literally could be anywhere. They could have been randomized to any location. Yes, it does not sit well with me either, having to leave a dungeon knowing I'm just gonna have to come back to it. Probably.
And then before you know it, you're in 9 saying, where the heck are those silvers?
Oh, I did that gamble on one of my seeds, and the silvers were not in 9.
Oh, did you at least have helpful hints?
I did, and there was a hint that said your silvers lie elsewhere.
Oh man. Alright. Hey!
Ooh! Beautiful piece of jewelry right there for Dig Shake.
Turned him pink. I love that he put random sprite color on. Now Dig Shake is a glorious shade of pink. Well rewarded, and I don't know... Oh, okay, chat tracker. Kairos and Jess keeping us on track. The power bracelet was apparently our second item in level 1.
In 1, which Dig Shake apparently found as well. It's
So
all
then Go ahead.
just watching 4 screens, it is enjoyable, but at the same time, you always feel like you're missing something.
Oh please, I could be watching 2 screens and still miss something. Do not worry. And Malkier finds though. So wait, does Malkier celebrate when he finds something good, or is it just all desk pounding and yelling? Like, are we gonna hear like a woo coming out of the room?
You know, he will, if it's in a way to like congratulate himself. Like he metagames enough to where he's like, this item I need, it's got to be in this dungeon. And so if he finds it in that dungeon, then the cheering comes out.
Gotcha. Alright, so if I hear a hooping and a hollering, I'll know what's going on. And Dig Shake, on the other hand, finds level 7. I did not see where he entered, can't tell if it was our overworld block or not, but immediately gets rewarded with the silvers.
Man, he is just on it tonight.
I
He
know.
seems to be finding every helpful item.
It's good routing.
Yep, and Tom J finds his ladder, decided to burn it, as one should.
And Dig Jake just found the Triforce out of level 7. That was like a 3 or 4 room 7. Oh, and it was Power Bracelet. Okay. Alright. So technically that takes care of one of our overworld blocks, or the required overworld block. We still don't know where the white sword is, and we still haven't seen level 3. White sword item, I should say.
Malkior just found his map for level 4. And I would say that is definitely like a naval vessel. It is a ship, if I've ever seen one.
I agree. Alright, and no, 7 did not look like a cactus. You didn't even see the map. See? It started one night where everybody started calling everything cactus, and it's been this way ever since.
I did calling everything a dancer. So that is typically what will go through my head first.
Oh, gracious. Alright, so to recap so far, we've got Shaddy with 2 Triforces, a wand, and an arrow purchase. We've got Tom J, no Triforces, but in level 1, to soon pick up their items, wooden arrows. Dig Shake, 3 Triforces, has jewelry, silver, wood. Wait, what are the other anniversary medals? Anyway, Malkior has 2 Triforces, and a wood sword, and a wand. And Dig Shake with their Triforce out of 5.
I know. Man, this is just Dig Shake's seed. He is moving and grooving.
And simultaneously, Malkior and Dig Shake in level 8. So no, Dig Shake doesn't have the wand, so Malkior might get through it a little faster. Dig Shake with no bombs, 1 key, Malkior full bombs, and 2 keys. So let's see how this plays out.
Ooh, yeah, unfortunately Dig Shake Oh, is he going back in?
I think he's probably just going to keep respawning these moblins until he gets, a bomb pack. And what, the Triforce is the first room in? Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Okay, so Tom J took a death to some whiz robes outside of Vanilla 1. Shaddy just bought a blue ring. And it looks like both Dig Shake and Malkior have abandoned level 8 to go off in search of better things.
Which is fair. Level 8 is typically a very large dungeon, and probably one you want to do last.
Alright. Alright, well, Dig Shake wasn't listening because he's back in 8.
Hopefully he'll be able to clear out this room, though, and find that Triforce.
Well, he has the ladder, so he will be able to get the pesky Dodongos, even if they stay on that side. He won't have to exit and re-enter the room.
Tom J, meanwhile, just got a heal up from that fairy fountain, which was really good for him because I think he was down to 1 heart.
Yep, and the whiz robes were coming.
And a death for Malchior.
Nice. Oh my god, I love it. Just the way you said it. There was a hint of satisfaction in your voice. And I absolutely love it. Alright, so Malchior filling up on his hearts, Dig Shake getting the Triforce, and popping out. So it doesn't look like, at least with the exception of Dig Shake, unless you came across the item on your way to the Triforce, nobody's really digging levels yet.
They really aren't, which might be because they're trying to find that ladder. Knowing that they need it for at least a couple of the dungeons.
And the recorder, too.
That's fair. So they might just be trying to get all of these overworld checks done, and then they, I guess, know that they have to go through to start digging dungeons.
And chat just made a point that I hadn't even noticed, is that Dig Shake has been swordless this entire time. And look at the amount of ground he's covered already.
Oh my gosh.
That is incredible.
Right?
And Tom J. Wait, nobody had swords around here. Sorry,
Tom
Snark,
J
didn't mean to scare you. Alright, so Tom J now with a wooden sword. I mean, that red candle, you know, some people might snub it if they see it in the later games, but look at the work it's done.
Exactly. I mean, Dig Shake has been clearing these dungeons left and right, and knowing that he just has that red candle.
Wow. I give props to these guys.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so we
And
found...
the order with the compass.
Okay, so we found level 3 up in the Deadwoods. So now the question is there going to be an overworld block for the White Sword item? And if there is it important? The malevolent person in me says yes.
Right? Like, could it be Bo?
Bow, no. It has to be some
No,
sort of over... Oh, you mean, can the bow be the White Sword item?
Correct.
Yes. Correct me if I'm wrong, but White Sword item... Chat, please correct me, please. White Sword item can be anything. I don't believe there's anything it can not be. Yes, I can speak English.
What are words? Yep.
Alright. So, Tom J...
I'm kind of hoping it is the bow. Just because the silvers were relatively easy to find when Dig Shake found them in 7. We need something hard to find. We know where 9 is, we have the silvers, we need something hard to find.
Alright, so then what we need to say is bow is another overworld block that is not the power bracelet, because that's too easy.
Agreed.
So Shaddy is in range to give Mags a try if he does find them. I don't think we've seen magical swords yet.
Don't think we have either. But Shaddy is getting lucky with these hearts. He's found one basically every time he's entered a dungeon.
Yes.
And is rewarded with the raft. So he'll be able to check off those spots.
Now, I know Death Mountain has gone largely unexplored right now, so, I mean, there's still high hopes for at least these runners that the White Sword item is hidden in a cave up there. But for us, we want it to be in a raft spot, or better yet, the whistle spot, because nobody's found the whistle yet.
Yes. Either of those would be lovely.
So Malchior and Tom J now high-fiving.
Yep. I was gonna say, Malchior decided to pick up a potion at that shop he found. Tom J decides to pick up a heart.
Alright. So let's see here. Tom, I think we might at one point have all three, well, 3 runners at least, not all 4. 3 runners in level 3. And Dig Shake is the odd man out, but just needs to get the screen scroll and we'll get their wooden sword. Nope. Instead resorts to violence and is taking out the Octoroks, presumably for some bombs.
No wonder I just heard a growl like come out of the office for Malchior. He just took a death.
Oh
to
no.
this piranha plant, because I refuse to call it anything else.
I agree. Or Venus flytrap. But some sort of plant
That is
monster,
another
maybe.
good...
Oh,
Yes.
he didn't. Uh-oh. Maybe he saw the Dig Dogger? Oh wait, there's a Patra. Okay. Alright, so half an hour in. And Dig Shake gets their wood.
His wooden sword.
Yep.
Not like he needed it, I mean.
I know, he's been doing fantastic.
Progress.
And despite not having the the wand, is it just me or are these Patras going down really quickly? Because Tom J doesn't have the wand and
They
he took that
seem
one
to.
down. Yeah.
He's either been practicing how to kill those or they rolled down in their health.
Alright, so Malchior down to 1 heart with the Manhandlers, and level 3, I want to say it almost looks like a genie's lamp. A little flat genie's lamp. Or a crab. Ooh, a crabby.
Ooh,
Yeah,
I appreciate both guesses. Alright, Shaddy saw his Triforce, voted not to get it, so he can see if he can find his item.
But Shaddy found his item. Floor heart, maybe? Keys? Funsies?
Oh, that's right. He found the raft.
I vote
here in
funsies. He's in here for funsies. Very nice double stun on his side with those Dodongos.
And with that, Shaddy is out of level 3. If only I remembered where he picked up that raft from. It might be in this room.
Yep, well, watch Malchior. We'll see what staircase he pops out of. I have no idea, but it's in the bottom right corner. Okay, all the way on the right. If we look at that lovely example of either Aladdin's lamp or a crab, definitely not a blown over cactus.
Exactly. Not one of those.
Alright, so Shaddy giving us a raft check. So far, level 4 does not reveal anything.
Tom J just found his Triforce, but he was not able to find the raft yet, so we'll see if he goes ahead and picks it up and maybe like restarts this dungeon.
I'm hoping so. I forget where they came in, but I'm assuming he cleared all of the left, and so there's not too much on the right, so it's essentially a free item. Oh, yeah, it's got even less than I thought, because he's over there on the right.
Right, he's like 3 rooms away right now.
Alright, so Tom J.
So we're finally getting our first look at the graveyard via cat.
Yes. Yes, thank you, Shaddy.
Keep going, I was done.
Oh no, just Tom J is taking on the Pole's voice, who unfortunately did not roll down in their health and does not have the wand to do that extra damage.
I still want to know
Did
why
I just
the
hear you
creators
go,
of this
oh
game.
god?
Yes, yes, you did. So
I
who
can't
knows
help it.
what's about to come up from that time?
I mean, he's fighting a Patra, so at this point, anything. It's almost like I want to time the delay that I hear the oh god to when something happens on the
Something
screen.
happened?
I love it.
Yep.
Alright, so Tom J's in the right room for their item, and Shaddy's giving us a look at the Vanilla Armos, his potion.
Ooh, and a death for Dig Shake. I think he was semi-close to the room where he'll find his raft if he will keep going.
Yep. Alright, so Tom J found his raft. I think, yeah, Dig Shake probably took a death to this Manhandla. So far, seems to be one of the only things that stood in his way because he can't set it on fire. Alright, heads in the right direction. And Shaddy's up in West Death Mountain. Our tracker Kairos saying that mags were found, no good at 10. Where were they? Oh, okay. Thank you. Alright. So Tom J doing an up and A, Shaddy continuing West Death Mountain, Malkier fighting a Patra, which did he take a death to this one? I wasn't looking.
He did. This is
Okay.
his second time in this room, I believe. Dig Shake is fighting through these bunnies again. I still can't believe they're technically called Ghost.
I don't believe it either. I always thought they looked like little mice though because of the whiskers.
Oh.
But bunnies is acceptable,
I
yes.
see that. Well, I mean, look at that. They even hop.
Alright, so yes, definitely more bunny. Alright. So Tom J is in level 1. We'll get their piece of jewelry and power bracelet. Dig Shake is finally in the room that he needs for the raft, and Malchior just picked up the Triforce out of 3.
Ah, the power bracelet was the floor item in 1. That's how we missed it the first time. Or at least that's how I missed it the first time. Wow.
Tom J will be very happy to see that on 1 heart.
Yes. And it was fairly easy to get to those 2 locations. I think his power bracelet was just maybe 2 rooms from that room, and then he has compass and knows right where to go for his Triforce as well.
Yep. And Shaddy trying again with mags at 11 hearts, and that was a no-go. I don't know, we're running out of caves. We're running out of spots that can be accessed without an overworld blocking item. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. And we do know that bow cannot be a 9.
Correct.
Because of the rules of the game? I don't know.
Yes.
I just know
Yes.
that that's something I know.
With this Protector flag set, yes, you are correct. The bow cannot be a 9. So at this point, it's either buried in a dungeon or it is the white sword item that we're searching for.
Tom J entering level, or at least seeing level 7. Let's see if he goes through it at all.
Well, considering this is the silvers right here, and then I think it was one room east or west was the Triforce. Ridiculously tiny little 7. So if he zigs when he should instead of zagging, he will have the same, what, sub 5 minute 7 that Dig Shake had?
Yes.
Alright, so East Death Mountain is clean. What are we missing now in terms of overworld spots that don't need a raft recorder or power bracelet? I'm trying to think. I don't know.
I'm like just visualizing the map and I...
Okay, forgotten spot. Oh!
Yes, the forbidden spot.
Yep. The forgotten forbidden spot held our white sword item, which is the bow. And that is going to be fantastic for Shaddy. Unfortunately, Shaddy needs that power bracelet out of 1, which means he needs the ladder out of 6 in order to make some progress. And it looks like Malchior is digging level 8. Let's hope we get some good items, maybe the recorder. Level the playing field a little bit. Because everybody is still missing a piece of something. Yep, and rules of game state that the recorder has to be outside of 9, so we're looking either at one of the 2 items in level 8, or it's the item in 5. Okay, so Shaddy making the play for 5. Tom J, we know, is in the right spot for level 6. When did he pick up his ladder? Oh wait, he's already had his ladder. Never mind. Because he's red from the red ring.
Yeah, I think he was... he was the first one to find his ladder.
Okay, so we have a raft block of at least the letter.
Which could be helpful. I know a lot of runners like to take at least 1 potion into the fight with Ganon, so that letter allows you to buy a potion without having to use one of your take any spots.
I don't think I've ever taken the potion and take any. I can't do it. I mean, I'm with Chest Jerk all the way.
Right.
You gotta have heart.
You gotta have heart. They're too golden.
Yep.
We got all of our runners in a dungeon right now. Shaddy, Malchior, and Dig Shake all in level 8. Nope, Shaddy's in 5. Misread that number. And then Tom J is over in 6.
So Tom J just needs the Triforce, and Shaddy, at this point, is on the hunt for the ladder, so he's going to clear everything. And I think Malchior is probably on the same page with that. Like, knows they need a ladder, knows they need a recorder. It's a question just now of who finishes this up in the correct order. For me, I think it's going to be the recorder that's going to really give somebody the edge. So, I mean, no kidding, but yeah.
I agree. Oh,
hey.
So we do know book is one of our items in 8.
Yep, and Shaddy just picked up the any key in 5. Alright, so by process of elimination, I can do this. The recorder has to be the second item in 8, and that means the wooden boomerang and Betty are in level 9. And speaking of level 8, that is a flatbed truck carrying some object which I might concede to be cactus, but not just cactus.
Alright, I definitely saw one of those like stencils that you have to use when you're tracing letters, and obviously it's the stencil for E.
Okay. I'm with you there. Oh, because it's right there. I love it. I can see it now.
Yep, the little dot was hiding the E for just a second.
All right, so
Back up.
unless everything okay?
Yes, she is wanting pets and does not understand that I can not play and pet with her right now.
I am more than willing to let you give her some pets. Pets are quite necessary. So let's see. Malchior did find a way around that ladder block that was blocking him off from the left section. Tom J in level 5. Dig Shake has the ladder, and staircase is required. The wall did not bomb. So Shaddy's back in level 8. I think at this point, Shaddy has knowledge that 8 has to hold what they need, or at least one of the things that they need. Because they know they need...
I would think they...
Go ahead.
Oh, yeah, I was just going to agree that I think they know something that they need is going to be in this level 8. They just don't know what it is yet.
Well, they have literacy now. And now everybody's going to be setting themselves on fire except for Tom J and Dig Shake, who have not found the wand yet.
That was a huge surprise to me the first time I had the book and wand at the same time and just saw that fire come out of it.
Oh my gosh.
It was definitely one of those more eye-opening moments.
Has Malchior talked to you about the joy of a boomstick yet?
He has not, except for last night we watched CD Improv do a pickup race where she had the boomstick.
Isn't it glorious?
It's so glorious.
It is one of my favorite things ever. Not only because I just, my cat's name is Boomstick, but you fire bombs and like the whiz robes, you laugh at them now.
Right. And I mean, I get that you could also walk into your bomb, but I feel like it's a less opportunity to hurt yourself with the boomstick.
I don't think bombs hurt you in this one.
That's fair.
So, I mean, you let it go and you're just like laughing maniacally the entire time. Just like exploding everything. You don't need a bomb hole, you're waving the wand around anyway. Oh, that's a beefy 6. Alright, I got this. This looks like the moon, but the moon has an arm and he's pointing at somebody.
Love it.
Alright, so Tom J got the Triforce out of 5, is back in there looking for an item. Shaddy on the hunt for the second item. Dig Shake getting the forgotten forbidden spot and will get the bow. And Malchior seeing another Dig Dogger, presumably swearing, but we can't hear that. He knows this is PG.
If so, it's under his breath. Yep.
We'll just blame the dog. No, wait, I take that back. We can't blame Daisy. She's too cute.
No.
It's those ears.
Yes. No, she has the softest ear flaps. I will say, just knowing how Malchior thinks,
Okay.
he is starting to feel the pressure. Because he's 45 minutes in, he's missing some very key items. So he is definitely feeling the pressure that he needs to find his stuff, and he needs to find it now.
Well, if he's going to feel pressured to dig a level, this is the one that he needs to, because this is going to bust his seat open. He will have to go back to 8. As we know, the recorder is the second item in there, but he'll come back armed with, depending on when he goes to the Forbidden Forgotten spot, the bow and silvers. He'll have the red ring. If he digs 5, he'll have the any key. So he will be well prepared to just smash through the level.
Yes, I agree. So we probably will get some loud cheering when he finds this ladder.
Alright, and chat, I love it. Hans Moleman for level 6. I am with you on it. Tricky block clip. Come on, Shaddy, get in there. There we go. And Shaddy
Very
has the
nice.
recorder.
Ooh.
Alright, so I don't remember where the ladder was in 6, but I know it wasn't blocked by anything, so Malkier will definitely be able to dig it out. And Tom, J, and 8 finding their book. And Dig Shake is up in West Death Mountain. Cool.
And now we get to see all the levels.
Oh. I mean, even though we didn't get the overworld blocks we were hoping for, have we seen the bait block yet?
We have not.
Oh. See,
I don't think so.
Every time, I always hold on to that hope that, like, the bait block is in 9 and it's something ridiculous. So I'm going to assume your husband wooed because he just picked up the ladder.
I don't think that was the item he thought was in this dungeon because I kind of heard a confused, So now he's confused, I think.
I was hoping for a woo, though. I mean, granted, yes, the boomerang is on the coast, and it's not the item that everybody wants to see all the time, but, you know, it's nice.
He can now cross over any body of water. You'd think he would be a little excited about that.
I would. Alright. So, Tom J, I believe
like
now...
Shaddy...
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, it looks like Shaddy's making his way to his Triforce in level 2. I just moved my eyes up and started watching his screen. So go ahead with Tom J.
Oh, I was going to say that Tom J is still looking for the other item. And Shaddy was clearing a room. I don't know if he remembers that the second item was the floor heart. I'm curious if he goes back. Yeah, he goes back in.
Yep.
Oh dear.
I thought maybe with that little pause he did, he might have been looking at what he was tracking, but yeah, definitely looks like he did not mark that he got a heart here.
Alright, so unfortunately that's going to eat up some time for Shaddy until he realizes that he did already pull the item out. And Malkier just needs to clear this room and we'll be able to say goodbye to this level 6.
Where is Dig Shake heading off to?
Oh god,
I know
only
he's still
knows.
trying to find 2, 3, and 4. Only I remember any of those dungeons.
Good question. Alright, bombing the coast, there we go. Oh, please buy a big shield. Come on, come on, buy it, you know you want it.
Right.
Dang it.
Honestly, I have found the shield to be very helpful, especially as a new runner. Like, just having a giant shield there to block stuff from you.
Thank you.
It has been very nice.
Alright, so Dig Shake, I think, is trying to figure things out. Not sure if he maybe mismarked or maybe he's going to get a snack. That's what he's doing, sure. Dig Shake is getting a snack. Shaddy is in level 2 again. Unfortunately, thinks that they're looking for a floor drop, and Malkior is now over the water and is off to level 1. Well, in level 1. It's kind of hard to go to some place that you're already inside, isn't it? And once again, big shout outs to our trackers Kairos and Jessandy, who are making sure that we stay honest.
And honestly, who keeps us on our toes.
Yes.
and keeps us informed of what is going on.
I know. If it weren't for them, I'd be spouting nonsense. Alright, so Shaddy took a look at the map, realizes that he's been in every room, and I think at this point knows that, you know, he mismarked something. And so, thankfully, out of 2.
Right.
Yeah, and off to bigger and better things. Still needs our silvers out of 7, which we know is going to be a relatively tiny level, unless you zig instead of zagging. And the ladder out of 6.
Right. And
We
can you remind me which, what did we need the recorder for? The Dig Dagger blocking a Triforce?
I believe so, yes. Which level? I file that one under chat only knows. 2. Thank you.
2.
Alright, so Malkir's now making a little progress. You were saying?
Can you kill a Dig Dagger with something besides the recorder, though? Because we have Malkior having the Triforce out of 2 and not having the recorder.
Either that or it was missed. Because I could have sworn you had to kill that Dig Dagger to get past the shutter room. So let's wait until he pauses. And then hopefully we'll get a look to see if maybe it was just missed. But I do agree, but yes, you are correct.
We're about to find out right now.
Yeah, you're correct that a Dig Dagger unfortunately has to have the recorder to break into pieces. Dang it, he was too fast! Okay, so...
Oh, well, maybe Tom J will let us know. He's going to 2 right now. Well, Shaddy is making quick work of that Patra.
Okay, so he doesn't have the recorder yet. It was just tracker's doing tracker things. You know that program, you sneeze at it and all of a sudden everything's in the wrong spot.
Yes.
Alright, so Malkior is in level 5. We'll find the any key, but at 6 keys, probably not going to be happy to see it. Let's see, Shaddy in 6. That's a good idea for Shaddy. Tom J working their way through 2. And let's see. I don't know where Dig Shake's going. I never know where Dig Shake's going. Dig Shake's on the up and up. That's where Dig Shake's going. 5. There we go. He's in 5.
He's going to 5. I wonder why. He must think it has... Well...
Go ahead.
He must be looking for the recorder and thinks it's here in 5. Because having the Triforce already, the bow, and the silvers, I would be a little confused as to why he's coming back for the item, unless he thinks it's the recorder.
I agree. And welcome in Raiders from SpeedGaming 5. We are in the middle of a 4-way race between Shaddy, Tom J, Malkior, and Dig Shake. And so far the action is interesting. We know where everything is, it's just a question of who gets here first.
And welcome in SpeedGaming 3! Woo! Getting raided by all the SpeedGamings.
I know. Well, I mean, they're raiding at the exact perfect time, because this is the exciting part. We're building up to level 9. And then it's going to be, you know, the princess behind that meat-blocked magical staircase in a shoot room.
Exactly. This is race 3 for these runners, so at the end of the race, whoever ends up with the first and second, and points-wise, will go on to the round of 32, where they will face each other.
Yes, and I have all different scenarios based off of when our 3 runners finish, because we... Alright, let me pause for a second. I got this. You watch this. Alright, so Shaddy's race, right? No math yet. So Shaddy's race right now is asynchronous. It's being streamed thanks to one of our admins, Noristra. So once we know when our other 3 runners finish, we will be able to allocate points and see who is going on. But I have the math. Nora was kind enough to give me a cheat sheet, so I know exactly what to do without mathing, but I did see Alsoa in the chat, so I'm not worried. I've got all of my references. And I saw Ferran, so I know who's going to be counting my numbers in 9, because I know it's 64 minus something, but I'm old and I can't see anything. So they can count those tiny little boxes. I'll pass, thank you.
I do know that whoever ends up finishing first will get 4 points added to their total. Second place will get 3, third place will get 2, and then last place will get 1. And so it really is anyone's game. I mean, we could have Shaddy coming in last and, you know, only ending up with 8 points, whereas Tom J could come in first right now since he is on his way to finding his bow. Still needs to find that bow. He can't go to 9 yet.
Yep.
Tom J could end up with 4 points. And so it's crazy how the math can work out with this team right here.
Question in chat, no, Raft was not required today. The only overworld block was our level 7 at the power bracelet spot in the northeast corner. Mathematically speaking right now, no, I think everybody still has a shot depending on how they finish. Because technically Digshake could get first.
Which would bump him
dang
up
it,
to
they're trying to make us
points.
math. No, they're trying to make us math. Don't fall for it.
Well, let's be honest. I gotta reclaim the Malkior name, though, because a couple of races ago, Malkior tried to tell everyone 3 times 4 was 9. So we have to have at least one person in this family who can math.
Oh, I shouldn't laugh because I still walk into doorways. No, I take it all back. I'm sorry, Malkior. We'll let chat debate the math.
Yeah, because like if Malkior ends up getting last, you know, he gets 1 point, which brings him up to 7. If Digshake gets first, he is tied at 7. So that one would come down to a tiebreaker scenario. There really isn't one mathematically right now that is completely out of this round of 32.
Yeah, because even if, Shaddy comes in, well, 7. Well, the most that Digshake could get is 7.
Yes.
So he needs to have better times than Tom J and Malkior, because if they finish in 4th place, no, I'm not mathing anymore. We'll figure out when they're done. We've got action to report. That's it.
I like it.
It's too much math, and my brain's gonna hurt.
Too much.
Just a little. I like math, but it's too much math. Okay, so Shaddy is on the lookout for the power bracelet, knowing that it's the overall block. We've got Tom J looking through the overworld to try to find their bow, which is at the Forbidden Forgotten spot. We have Digshake and Malkior in level 8 looking for their second item, which we know is absolutely required. There we go. Tom J's got it now.
And Tom J will be off to level 9 at 1 hour and 2 minutes.
Alright, so why don't you tell the lovely people what we are going to be listening for in this level 9?
Alrighty, we will be listening for the roar and looking for the door. The roar will give us our location of Ganon, which is the Mr. Piggy we need to fight in order to save the Princess Zelda, who will be behind a shutter door that does not open when you clear the room of enemies.
I could not have said it better myself. So, full bombs, any key, red ring. Only wooden sword though, but we know Betty's here, so maybe she'll make an appearance.
And not a terrible level 9. I mean, it's pretty linear. There's a couple of rooms missing, but depending upon how much you have to clear out of it, it's not terrible, in my opinion.
I'm hoping that looks are deceiving. Yes, we'll let somebody else do the math to how many rooms exactly. No, thank you.
Yep. Malkior finding that recorder up and in as fast as he can. Whoa! Tom J fighting Ganon just like that. Let's go.
Alright, so we need, I think, about 15 hits with the wooden sword. Oops, stun lock? No. We should be so lucky. Alright, so Shaddy getting there.
finds his red ring.
Alright, give me 1 second. I have to yell at my part.
Alright. Oh, it looks like Tom J does
I'm
get that stun lock. Let's see if he can finish off Ganon. Oh, it's coming. Oh, he lost it.
But doing well. Has 2 hearts, but I don't remember if he picked up a potion or not.
I think the only one we've seen pick up a potion so far has been Malkier. No one found the letter. Oh, he just got it.
Oh, squeak
But unfortunately, he now has to find Zelda.
Yep, and I mean, hopefully she's up in that tiny little upper right-hand section behind
a little nugget.
Yeah, a meat-blocked magic staircase shoot room. Why not?
And let this be an item. Let it not be the staircase.
Alright, so this is going to be a very interesting race, especially now that we have Shaddy fishing out their silvers. Just needs to finish this up to go into 9. We have Malkier, who just needs to find the bow on the overworld. And then Digshake, unfortunately, seems to have gotten lost in the shuffle a little bit. Still needs the recorder.
Yeah, which is...
I know.
Which is really sad, because he was doing so good.
Swordless, no less.
Right.
Like,
maybe that was it. Maybe he got the sword and it just started messing up his game. So maybe possibly. We should all try the swordless. The swordless strat.
I think it would be interesting. I would definitely try it. But I don't know if I would try it that hard. Okay. So Malkier got the bow.
That's fair.
Malkier, let's see, is on his way, yep, to 9. Because he probably has seen it, because it's only the cave south of the ladder item. You want to pick up that boomerang?
Correct.
No.
Come on, do it for me. He knows I love it. Darn.
I know. Well, you can give him heck when he's done.
Yep. He's all focused on the time right now. He wants to get in this 9, find that Ganon fast, and win.
Alright, so we know Ganon was on the far east, and as far as I know, Tom J did not take any staircases. We've got Shaddy less than a minute behind Malkier, so I mean, Tom J could get lost, and one of the other two can snipe him out for a victory.
I mean, we've already seen a little bit of different routes taken by the Shaddy and Malkier, so it is really going to be a nail-biter finish right now.
Alright, so Malkier's heading right. Good. Oh, there he goes. Malkier found Ganon. Alright, 3.5 hearts.
It looks like Shaddy...
Yep.
Looks like Shaddy's at Ganon right now. It's right.
Yep.
There,
Shaddy
good
made
job,
the right
Shaddy.
choice. Good
right
job.
Here to the right.
Malkier gets the
And
stun lock.
Tom J, it looks like he's going up east side of level 9 right now, so we might get our wish of where Zelda is, but she might be on the opposite corner, over in the west side.
Gosh, this is exciting! Oh my gosh! I am slightly clenched, because Malkier has Ganon down, Tom J has Ganon down, Shaddy almost has Ganon down. Oh, if it comes down to a magic staircase.
Right. And Tom J, he has climbed this level 9. He is nowhere near where he was for the Ganon fight. Ooh, but he gets taken to 3 rooms above start. Ooh.
Oof.
What a backwards staircase. That's a backwards staircase.
So let's see. So Malkier, I wonder if any of them, our runners, are going to clear rooms, hoping that they get a compass.
Ah.
We get a map. Perfect. Just what we needed.
We get a map.
Alright, so now we've got Tom J. Oh, and Malkier in about the same place. No, they're in the same room. Oh. my goodness.
So I
Oh, but
do
Tom J is
know
almost
how.
out of Tom J's almost out of money and won't be able to clear things as fast. Malchior's got 83, 82, 81 rupees.
Ooh.
Oops, so he's going down. Alright, Malchior's going. Okay, so oof! And Shaddy's in the same area too! Oh my goodness! This is so close! Tom J switching to wand strats and self-immolation strats. I approve. Alright.
Not bad.
Alright, Tom J taking a
Unfortunately,
spare.
it doesn't look like we'll be getting to see our Betty tonight, because these runners, they are just looking for that shutter door.
I know.
They don't care about items anymore.
Oh my goodness.
She must be. So right underneath our letter E and level, she must be in that room right there. That's like right above that blank space, because I don't think any of our runners have gone across that top row yet.
Alright, and I do unfortunately
that's where
have...
I'm putting it.
I unfortunately have a piece of information. Chat has mentioned and I've confirmed that Dig Shake has forfeited from the race. GG's to him though. I mean, fantastic example of what swordless is and how you do it right.
Exact. I agree. Go ahead, chat, and get your GG in the chat for Dig Shake, and applaud him on a race well raced.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Yep. Oh, we've got a compass on Tom J's side. She's up in the upper left.
I think Tom J found a transport over to that direction, because I remember him being close to there.
Tom J finding the wooden boomerang decides... I know, and doesn't pick it up. The cheek. Alright, thankfully chat is doing math for me, and I believe with Dig Shake's forfeit that Shaddy is going to be ahead points-wise, but I haven't run the numbers yet, so file that one under goodness only knows. So everybody's just looking for that staircase.
Yeah, if Shaddy wins right now, he would be sitting at 11 points, which none of the other racers could get as high as that, so he definitely wins point-wise.
Alright. Nope, it's still math. You're not gonna make me math either. I don't want to hear it. Nope. You can math all you want. I'm gonna be over here not mathing and, you know, not declaring anything a cactus. Alright, so Tom J...
I think the closest we got tonight was...
Go ahead. Which one?
Tom J is what?
Oh, no.
I think the closest we got... I think the closest we got tonight for Cactus was naming the succulent in the back of the truck. Go ahead.
Okay. Oh no, I'm just... Tom J did find a staircase that brought him to the upper portion of the map. Malchior is going to see the white sword and pick it up. Thank you. And is up Aang for the second time. It looks like Tom J might have found a direct path.
Ooh. And you do have to go across the top. I just had the wrong room.
So now it's all about who finds the staircase. Alright, yep, Tom J just has to go left.
Yep. And he knows it.
Oh my goodness. This is coming down to the wire now.
Alright, chat, get ready.
Yep.
And Tom J finds our princess.
And finishes with an official GG race time of 1 hour, 13 minutes, and 21 seconds.
Get your GGs in the chat for Tom J.
Oh my goodness, this is so exciting. So Tom J has now 8 I have to check.
Yes, he officially gets 8 point now.
Let me check my cheat sheet. Because Shaddy is doing an async, but I think I have... Where's the dang math? Ah, okay. I got this. So now it's just a question of who finds her first.
Yes.
Oh, it's a staircase.
I will give chat a little hint. I just heard Malchior yelling top left, top left. So I think he knows where she is.
Well,
He just
Shaddy
can't
found the
get to her.
compass too, and Shaddy found the staircase. Oh, man.
Oh, but
Oh
he
my
is on the
lord!
path. He is on the path. Malchior?
I think... Was that Malchior or was that Kairos? I think one of our... Oh, somebody's mic is on!
Oh!
Ooh.
It would be him.
Hold on, wait. Let me switch back to... Alright. So, unfortunately, or just in case Malchior says something that is not PG related, you're just going to hear the melodious sounds of our voices, and Shaddy is in the correct room. So, everybody, get your GGs in chat. And let's see.
With it looks like an official time of 1 hour and 15 minutes, Shaddy has asynchronously finished.
Yep, correct.
And looks
And-
like Malchior has finally found that route.
Yep. And let's see. So now let's see, are we getting anybody to talk to us? I hope Malchior comes in and talks to us.
Right, so
All right.
he will. Talking to
Okay,
chat
good.
is his favorite part.
Well, I mean, and the favorite part is listening just to how unbiased and wonderful his wife was.
Aw, well, thank you. And get your GGs in the chat for Malchior.
With an official race time GG of 1 hour, 16 minutes, and 15 seconds.
Gracious, all of these times. I mean, milliseconds.
I loved
between
it. That was a fantastic 9. Like, Ganon was easy to find, but then the princess, not meat blocked, but still a magic staircase.
Not being blocked. Very true. And it looked like there was only that one to get you going across the top row. You couldn't bomb in or had a door in any of the other ways. Ding,
Oh
ding.
my god. And all the people. All right. We are joined by Malchior and Tom J. GG's to you guys.
GG's.
GG.
And Malchior,
Wow.
you're going to be
Welcome,
so
guys.
proud.
That was so close. I bet my wife killed it.
Oh, she did. And it was fantastic. And Daisy made a couple cameos.
Of course.
She did. Well, this is her playtime.
Well, if the
So-
math is right,
All right, how are you guys feeling?
Tom J advances by 1 point. Oh, 2 points, I think, because he got first.
Let me check.
I feel good. The early game sucked, and I was scared to death that the sword was going to be under a burn bush since we had a red candle start.
Yeah, I thought that too.
How early did you get the letter, Thumpa?
The first item, I think.
Wow. Okay, that's how you got all your time on me.
Yeah, for a while it was a race to who found the ladder first because everybody found the Dig Dogger block pretty early, and then it was who made the right decision to go back and dig 8.
By the time I had found
Yep.
7, I'm like, I didn't even put 2 and 2 together yet. It was only when I was halfway in 8 that I figured out, oh wait, I need bow and recorder. It doesn't matter which I do first. I still have to go hunt the overworld after this. But it was the first screen. Thank you, Forgotten Spot.
It is now the forbidden spot. It's official.
It's the forgotten forbidden spot
That too.
I'm okay with that.
because it is forbidden to forget about it.
Oh, I had not
Yes.
forgotten it. I just normally when I'm on that screen right before it, the first thing I do is go check Forgotten Spot. And holy crap, if I'd have done that, well, no, I guess it wouldn't have mattered. I still had to clear everything because I was still hunting for Recorder. I don't think any of my dungeon paths would have changed much. I was not gonna do 6 first. I did that in a practice last night and got punished hard. So GG's to Tom J for finding ladder so fast.
Okay, so the official time for Tom J in case of a tiebreaker was 4 hours, 5 minutes, 46. Malkior, 4 hours, 10 minutes, 47. Okay.
Yeah, because of my poor performance in race 2, I knew he had me on tiebreaker, but there you go.
Yeah.
So are you looking forward to facing Shaddy?
No.
You can take him.
Of course you can. Absolutely. I mean, Randomizer does randomizer things. It's one of the
I was
best
gonna say
parts
you
about
did it here tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, that crazy staircase to find Zelda. I take it we were all in 9 simultaneously.
Yes, you, Shaddy, and Tom J. Tom J was the first in, and then I think less than 5 minutes later, you were in, and Shaddy was right on your heels, not even less than a minute after that.
Oh, jeez.
Yep. And Ganon was relatively quick. Thank you for picking up the white sword.
Yeah.
My brain just said, if there's gonna be any more dumb combat, I'm just grabbing this, but maybe I shouldn't have.
How about that 7?
I'll take that 7 every day of the week. Didn't like
We do have to
finding
let-
that 7. Oh no.
Oh, Daisy agrees.
Yes. But
that was
continue.
Daisy, guys. But we do have to share with you guys. Dig Shake did an amazing swordless run for about 4 Triforces before he did
Holy
eventually
cow.
find his wood sword.
Yep.
So when you guys talk with him next, give him some GGs on that amazing run.
Can do. I know, Daisy.
I just can't. It's too cute. Oh my goodness. It's always something. Always something gets me squeaking and excited. And today it's Daisy because she's just so freaking. Oh my goodness, I can't. Anyway, back to the randomizer.
If we must.
Well, we must. Just a little bit more. Tom J and Malkior, is there any last words that you guys would like or anything you'd like to talk about concerning the sea, the performance, your racing, anything at all?
No.
I just wish you the best of luck, Tompa. Go far.
Thank you. I'm gonna head to bed now.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's late for him.
GG's. Have a fantastic
Absolutely.
evening.
Go for it.
Bye bye.
Yes, GGs.
All right. So, Mrs. M, any last words from you?
Nothing official. It was quite fun commentating on a Malkior race and giving y'all some insight into how he races. Obviously, we
yes.
won't be doing that again soon-ish because unfortunately Malkior is bumped out of the competition due to that time breaker tie.
But that's okay too. I mean, there's plenty of Malkior, Mrs. Malkior commentary to be had. So I am
Absolutely.
excited for that. And it looks like, let's see, we have coming up on SpeedGaming 4 at 9 o'clock. We have a race between Sea Falcon 7, Truant Gamer, Crimson Avix, and Dr. Blue. And a possible race going on to be determined at 10 o'clock between Fred Coughlin, Bogey Smalls, Sis Crusher, and Potato Pony. So that's what we've got coming up for you tonight.
I'll comms that one if it's still open.
It is not. It has been taken and taken hard.
Aw.
I figured.
Well, that's okay.
But we thank you guys for hanging out with us for this Group 38 race. And stay tuned for more exciting randomizer coming up tonight.
Yes, and please give our runners a follow, Shaddy, Tom J, Malchior, and Digshake. And special extra thanks to both my commentating partner, Mrs. Malchior, and our trackers, Jess Sandy and Kairos, for keeping us on point. And I am Boof and Boom. You guys have a very fantastic evening.
And I am Mrs. Malchior. Have sweet racing dreams.
Good night.
Good night, you guys.